I didn't know anybody who had suffered through PTSD before. I didn't really know anything about it. I kind of thought it was a myth, you know, just one of those things. At first, I kind of denied it.
I never knew from one minute to the next what to expect from him. Did I have to be really quiet that day, or could I just be normal, or was he gonna have a bad moment, or was he gonna try and use my car as a battle tank and run someone off the road?
And things started seeming a little cartoony to me, which was really very strange to me.
Unbeknownst to me at the time, he was having these, I don't know if you want to call them daydreams or visions or just these flashes of randomly beating people, including me.
You can't be normal because you can't remember what normal was. I came in as a weapons team chief, basically working on helicopter weapons. In '97, I applied for and got an aerial gunner slot with the Air Force Special Operations helicopter. This was like kind of my dream in the military to get it. So I was involved in the global war on terrorism, which is basically a blanket term for operations in Afghanistan, Pakistan, Africa. I probably flew over 120 missions. Getting shot at was pretty much a guarantee every night. We had one guy got shot in the head. He lived, thank God. I mean, we were the luckiest people on the face of the earth. What kind of turned it around was, one day me and my wife were driving around in Japan, and she was just talking, carrying on a common conversation with me. And all of a sudden, I bowed up, could feel myself, could see myself just reaching over, clocking her in the mouth.
They were very violent tendencies he was thinking about, which is so not him. Like, he would rather just walk away and buy you a beer.
I started kind of opening up, and come to find out, a bunch of my friends that I used to fly with were having the same kind of issues.
The first meeting he had with the first doctor we talked to, she immediately called it post-traumatic stress disorder.
If you go see a shrink and you're on flight status, you're done. You're not flying anymore after that. After I retired, we had to come back to the States.
We went from making just under $9,000 a month to $1,000 a month. I couldn't find a job, and my car note and insurance was basically $1,000 a month. I made the decision while I was still looking for a job to suck it up, and I called the local social services office first to see if maybe we can get temporary emergency food stamps for a couple of months just so that we could eat. I had never been so discouraged at anything in my life. And the first place he mentioned was the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes. From the get-go, all I was told is send me a copy of the bills that you have, where you need them paid, and, thank you for your service, and my bills got paid. And I can't even tell you how much.
Yeah, it definitely helped out a lot. I mean, no, hell, a lot more than a lot. I mean, it saved us from who knows what. I mean, we didn't have any cash, we had one place to go, but wouldn't have had any electricity without somebody paying our bills for us because we didn't have any money. I was still in my drug trial phase.
I've never been without a job. I couldn't help my husband. There was nothing I could do.
To be honest with you, what was going on during this whole time, but I knew somebody was helping us out a whole hell of a lot.
The coalition is there to help you and not judge you and not look down on you and not ask you why don't you have a job. They understand that things are hard and that you are trying your best.
Actually, in June
2010,
we bought a house, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And none of this would have been possible without the coalition guys helping us out. I mean, that's the absolute truth. In October 2010, I applied for a job at Red Jacket Firearms, and oddly enough, got that. Now I'm on TV on Sons of Guns.
You've been on gun before, huh? On the bird?
Oh yeah, man. Got about 10 years on it. The gyro stabilizer and the helicopter gun mount will help maintain a steadier line of fire.
Whoever winds up with this weapon system will be in the same boat or helicopter that Flem was when he was defending the country.
The coalition has been so important to us that in my present situation, I just wanted to make sure that I could give back to y'all. I just wanted to make sure I could help y'all out and say thanks in my own little way,
Definitely. It makes all the difference in the world, and without those donations to the coalition and without their support, we could have possibly been, that next homeless veteran you heard about, or that family splitting up because the pressures got too hard and they couldn't stay together. And, those things aren't easy to go through stuff like that. When people get injured, you can't even begin to imagine how that tears on a family emotionally. Every single dollar really helps not just one person, but their entire family. It's just indescribable what that feels like to those who receive that service. So, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.